Now, the Mbadiwe twins have made an incredible journey together, making their mark on the Big Brother Naija Season 9 No Lose Guard show. Ocee Mbadiwe, Ocee, and Ocee, don't get it twisted, originated from Imo State. They were born on November 9, 1987 in Lagos State. Ocee and Ocee are not just legal experts, but also successful entrepreneurs and entertainers. They are sons of the well-known businessman and pro-chancellor of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Ambassador Greg Mbadiwe. And in our studio today, here with me is Ocee. Welcome to the show. So happy to see you. How was your experience in there?
First of all, can I just say I'm glad to be here and I'm glad to be having this interview with you. Do you say what it's like to be here or in the house?
Hey, what was it like to be in the house?
Well, it was a dynamic experience. I learned a lot about myself in there. It's an experience that I would recommend to anybody if they had the opportunity. Just living in a house with people that you don't know from all walks of life, being exposed to all these brands and things like that. It was very, I don't even know how to explain it, because when you're on the outside world, the perception that people have on the outside world is completely different from the reality that we have inside the Big Brother house. Extremely, extremely dynamic experience for me.
Nice, nice. So what would be the reason you decided to go on the show? Because, you know, it's so funny, right? We know ourselves personally.
Yes, of course.
I mean, like, back in the days.
Yes.
But I saw you at a fashion show a week before. And then the next week, I just saw you on TV. I was like, oh my God, these are my friends, the twins.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, you kept it a secret. So is it like a contract that you're not meant to share the news with anyone? Did anyone know you were going into the house?
No, and the thing is, like, there's an ongoing process,
okay.
You know, so you don't even know if you're confirmed until the last minute. So it's difficult to just be telling people. But you asked, why did we go on the show?
Yeah, why did you go?
I mean, I've always looked at Big Brother as one of the biggest platforms on the continent that can help somebody speak to the everyday Africa, you know, and me and my brother, of course, we were looking to increase or grow our platform. We were also looking to change this perception or narrative about who the Mbadiwe twins are and show people that there's more to us than, you know, even the name or stereotypes, you know, that we can be intelligent people, we can be humble people, we can get along with everybody. And like I said, we can also grow our platform as a bonus.
Nice, nice, nice. So do you think, like, your family name influenced, like, the votes or the people out there? Do you think it influenced or affected, like, the public in terms of your fans or thereabout? What do you think?
Honestly, I don't know, because I was in the house.
Okay.
I don't think so. What do you call it? Like, being in the house, maybe for some people, like, there was a slight, you know, when you just meet somebody, you hear the name, you look at the person, you don't know what type of person they're going to be. Or maybe even in the start when we walked in, maybe the audience, people might not have been able to relate to me and my brother.
Okay.
But I think that inside and outside the house, over the 9 weeks that we were there, I think we managed to change the perception of a lot of people. You know, and then you can see I had the respect of my fellow housemates. That was organic. You know, you can't force somebody to respect you, so I think that says a lot too.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so, like, being in the house with your brother, when you saw the advert for going in as a pair, was that like a dream come true for you? Did you ever consider going into the house without your brother, like, during the years? Wait, before you go in, have you auditioned before?
No, I haven't.
No, first time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you just saw that pair and you were like, this is a dream come true for us.
No, obviously, me and my brother have always respected the Big Brother platform. I know some previous housemates before. I've also seen how the platform has been able to elevate them from one phase in their life to another. So I've always respected the platform. And it's something that we had been interested in, but from a distance.
Okay.
And, you know, a series of coincidences this year, like just talking about it, and then randomly people will tell you do it, that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, it's dynamic duo. So we're like, you know what, let's give it a try, let's apply. And hey, the rest is history.
Nice. So do you think the twins thing worked out? Like, it was one of the reasons why they chose you guys?
No. One of the reasons why they chose us was because they were searching for dynamic duos.
Okay.
And I think me and my brother embody what a dynamic duo is.
Nice.
We didn't have to be twins. We could have just been brothers. And I feel like they would have still seen us as interesting characters.
Nice, nice. Very interesting characters, by the way.
you.
I mean, but you guys are identical twins.
Yes.
Do you think it affects, like, viewers in terms of, oh, who is this actually? Because sometimes I do get confused. I'm like, who? Okay, sometimes one is wearing glasses, one is not wearing glasses.
Yes.
Like, do you think it's kind of affected the viewers?
I know we're identical twins, but at this stage, our environment and our journeys in life have affected the way we look in a way. But maybe at first instance, people can't tell the difference. But there's many subtle things you can use to tell. I'm different. I'm bigger than my brother. I'm taller than him. There's just some subtle differences here and there.
Okay.
He wears glasses all the time.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, I know there's someone that wears glasses a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his glasses are actually strong prescription glasses.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so a lot of people, a lot of fans, your fans, they all said like that you guys were very mature, giving good vibes, peacemakers, not really anything negative about your brand per se. But do you feel like, was that your strategy going in there, to be peaceful, no drama, you're not going to engage in any of the nonsense? Or do you feel like when you got in there, you found out that like a lot of people's characters were maybe different from your characters, so you just decided to like, push back and be like, okay, I'm just going to be peaceful?
No, when me and my brother were going into the house, we just told each other that, look, being ourselves got us here, and being ourselves will take us however far we go in the show. So there was no strategy, we just decided to be ourselves. And even in my personal life, before I got on the show, I hang out with a lot of older people and stuff like that. So you just tend to look at their demeanor, their diplomacy and things like that. So when I came into the house, it was the same thing. I didn't feel like everything must be a dramatic situation or a fight. That's why we came up with the hashtag matured. We just used to use it for everything. Like, not everything has to be, gra-gra. Sometimes you can just, and you see that most of the gra-gra situations in the house, you'd always see people explaining, because most of them were misunderstandings.
Okay.
But if they're taking the diplomatic approach, then maybe they wouldn't have gotten to end up fighting or whatever it was that caused them to explain.
Okay. So obviously you had an issue with one of the housemates recently for the 3 previously evicted housemates, Ruti. How was that like for you? Because watching it as a viewer, that was a bit much for us. What was that like for you, considering that you've been in your own lane for that long, then last minute someone comes to, push you?
Yeah, obviously it was out of character a little bit, but just because one moment doesn't change like what my character is. I'm also a human being, and it was just one of those emotionally charged situations. They got under my skin a little bit, and but while it was happening, in my mind I was thinking, okay, it's okay for people to fight or have arguments. I didn't realize that, cameras are always on you. It's when you come out, you realize how people took it or how serious it was. Like, the next day I woke up and it was water under the bridge for me. I wish them well. I hope, whatever it is they're trying to do works out for them. But they were able to get a small moment out of me. I hope it was worth it for them.
They were able to get a small moment.
Yeah.
So normally you don't let people get to you like that, right?
No, but like I said, I'm a human being. And, there were some choice words that were said to me as well that set me off, that I won't go into on here because, like I said, it's water under the bridge. But I think it's important that people understand. I didn't just get angry and start shouting for no reason. Okay,
so I know it's water under the bridge, but obviously going out of the house now, you guys are going to see yourselves doing press runs, events. How is that going to be like?
It's actually cool. 2 of the people that were involved put out apology statements.
Oh, I did see that.
Yes, and I have to give some credit to Dami as well. She actually tried to reach me personally, and I've seen her already. So we've hashed things out. So it was easy for me to let that one go.
Nice. Nice. One of my favorite moments in the house, well, I'm not happy that you and your brother had like a mini disagreement, but seeing that, especially with the bond that you guys have, and having a little subtle, How was that? How did you feel?
What did we have a disagreement about?
Well, not disagreement, but well, during the beginning, there was a time that maybe you guys didn't see eye to eye a bit, and then it just showed us that like even twins, basically, like with Handy and Wani too, they had a little, but it was very subtle. It didn't have to turn into anything. You managed it well, you handled it well. It just showed the unbreakable bond between you guys. But I mean, did you guys agree that, listen, you know what? No matter what happens, bro, we're not going to argue in front of anyone, we're not going to fight in front of anyone. Like, was that like an agreement?
The thing is, like, no, it wasn't, but even if you agree to something like that, we were in there for 9 weeks. It's very difficult to keep up something like that. That's just how me and my brother operate.
Okay.
Because we understand each other so well, we're not the type of people that fight and have disagreements like that. But we also do. We're brothers. Okay. So I don't remember what the disagreement was about, but just generally speaking, it's allowed. You know, we're brothers. We're in a tense situation. Sometimes I might not agree with what he does, or vice versa. Also, what was a problem for me was, in fact, my communication with my brother was not even 100% all the time. Simply because I knew there were some things, if I asked him or if he asked me, we'd know that it wasn't a big deal. But I know that because I'm asking him or because I talk about it, it might validate some stupid narrative that somebody has created outside or whatever. Okay. So there was, once in a while, I'll just let things go, and he would let things go as well. We wouldn't talk about it because we didn't want to give anybody any ammunition for no reason.
So, okay, in terms of the money now, once the whole dual thing got cancelled, you know, every man for themselves. Yes. How did you feel about that? You're out now. If your brother actually wins, how would you feel? Is this still going to be a partnership, or is it like, oh, my brother, he's the winner, bye? How is it going to be?
Well, lucky for me and my brother, the Mbadiwe twins were never separated. Like, they just made you your own man and me my own man. The Mbadiwe twins was a duo before we came into Big Brother, was a duo during, and will be a duo after. So yeah, a win for my brother is a win for me.
Nice.
So nice. I didn't even mind being the sacrificial lamb, so to speak, by leaving in week 9, because if it means that my fans or the fans that we've gathered can put all their energy into supporting my brother, I'm perfectly happy with that.
Nice, nice. So do you think he has a chance?
I think he has a chance, and this might sound controversial, but it's in my humble, subjective opinion. I actually feel like my brother is the most complete housemate, just in terms of being good at every aspect of the game, like being competitive, being athletic, being funny, being charming. Like, it's not even in comparison or in disregarding anybody, but you know, he has little bits of everything that make you a good housemate. Slightly controversial story, that kind of thing. So I hope people can relate to that, and I hope it shows in the voting. Nice,
nice, nice. So how did your family feel about this situation? Like, were they 100% supportive of what you guys?
You mean before or after?
Before and after now.
Okay, so before, you know, we kind of communicated everything to them last minute. You know, our lives were even chaotic at that point as well. So, but they were supportive and like, okay, go do what you have to do. But it's when I came out, that's when I was like, wow, I had no idea that, you know, they were super, super, super supportive. And when Ocee comes out, he's going to be like just as shocked as I was as to how supportive my family was as a collective. I think when they showed them the videos in the house, he might not have reacted like that, but I know he would have been very, very, very surprised, and it would have shown him like, okay, they support me outside. The people that are important to me think I'm doing a good job.
Nice, nice. Okay, so we run out of time, but one final question. What's your plans after Big Brother? What do we expect from you? How are you planning to live this whole momentum, you know? Okay.
So both of us already had one foot in the entertainment industry, you know, and in fact, just before we went into the Big Brother house, we had just done a movie called On Different Grounds, which should be out soon. And but what we plan on using this platform to do is, when he comes out, we plan on strategizing and participating in leadership, initiative, empowerment type projects, hopefully working with governments, private sector individuals. Just the aim is to build a platform that can help move the country forward and move the continent forward. So we're looking forward to doing things like that. And yeah, I can't wait for him to come out and for us to take on the world.
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Ocee,
very
for being here.